Hey, Chaim, it is 8:30 a.m. on Sunday. I am clearly at work. I am making some bread, really exciting, rather than my normal bread baking. This morning, we got a catering order, playoffs naturally, for a 3-foot party sub. I've never made one. I really didn't want to. I was kind of mad at the woman for ordering it. But so far, it looks pretty awesome. This is 18 inches with a 3-foot. Comes in 18-inch sections, because otherwise, it's unbakeable. The oven's not big enough for a 3-foot sub. So that's really exciting. So far it came out great. I gotta make 2 more of those because I'm planning on totally bombing one of them. So, this time, actually made a list of things to talk about. Might have left in my backpack up front. Not a big deal. I remember a lot of it. One of them is I saw this really cool device earlier this week. You know how for movies the cameras are attached to a person, and to make it not jiggle they have like a stabilizer on there? Someone used that exact same video camera stabilizer technology and put it in a handheld device that silverware mounts onto. You can buy it for $300. Comes with a spoon. The spoon's machine washable. The base has a charging unit. It holds 1 day worth of charge, and it's a good, nice grip size. And it's meant for people with Parkinson's or tremors or stuff like that. So as they shake trying to feed themselves, the spoon will pretty much hold fairly still so their mouth can find it and they don't spill everything just trying to get it to their mouth. Really interesting. $300 pop though, which is kind of disappointing. It did make me think though about this device I thought of at one point. It was when Dad was having trouble talking. I thought about so much of it is the producing the air. His vocal cords are still mostly moving, but he's having a hard time getting enough air to make the sound, that if I could send a pulse through his vocal cords, he wouldn't need to produce as much of the air, and it could do the talking for him. And I've started building an actual prototype that would look like a mic pack, and I was wondering if I could potentially even do like a phone app version that would just have a smaller piece of hardware and work with an app on a phone, because something about this spoon made me realize that though I have no reason to build this thing for myself at this point, that if it actually works, if it really does solve a problem, a medical problem no less, because out of people's control, that's sort of my responsibility to build it. So I'm trying, and I'm looking into, there seems to be no similar devices. I mean, the closest thing would be like a talk box, and then you got a tube in your mouth, and that's when you'd have to, make the music to talk. But there seems to be nothing out there on the market. Of course, there's a question about demand, and it could be that there's not enough of a demand for such a thing, at least as far as like the bigger companies to make. But so, yeah, I thought that was really interesting. So that's what I'm looking into doing right now. And I've been spending some time at home building it and soldering and trying to do that and learning about the battery part, because I totally understand the sound part, but the battery part is confusing. I definitely don't understand the rechargeable battery part. I'm just doing like a couple of AA's to power it, sort of thing. So I think that's it for this week. I'm going to put a link in the description to that stabilizing thing. They got some cool videos. It's just a really interesting product. And yeah, you have a good week. I'll talk to you later.